LA Chargers head east this week, winners of 5 of their last 6, ready to see if they can even things up with KC.
And a throw by Cousins, intercepted, and Derwin James will seal the win for the Chargers.
Everyone's like, the Chiefs aren't as good as their record. You shouldn't have beaten the Raiders or Broncos. The refs are on your side. They're like, really? Sorry, we had our Super Bowl rings in our ears, so we couldn't hear what you were saying.
The Chiefs did recover the backwards pass and take over first down.
Oh, on top of it.
Wow. I get it. They look like McLovin standing at the counter with a fifth of tequila, but you check their license, ID simply says back-to-back champs, 11-1 record. It was annoying to others when Green Bay, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and New England were like this. Unless you're part of Chiefs County, they already secured a ticket to the dance they care about most.
They're not blowing teams out. People think they're more vulnerable than ever. You tell me. All I know is they're 11-1.
This game is a chance to slam the door on the AFC West for all intents and purposes. These two played back in Week 4. Patrick Mahomes, a touchdown and interception, 240-plus yards. Justin Herbert, under 180 yards passing. Hadn't really started to let it fly yet. KC won a defensive battle, 17-10.
As he gets sacked back at the 41, Chris Jones.
Don't be shocked if it's defensive again. Chiefs offense, good for 24 points per game this season, but 19 last week, under 23 points 3 of their last 4. Chargers, still the #1 scoring defense in the NFL, held Atlanta to 13 points last week, 3 for 14 on third down, 4 takeaways.
Cousins to the air, intercepted, picked off on the play by Still.
They get Mahomes off a 300-yard game against Vegas. He's thrown for 260-plus 5 of his last 6 games.
Mahomes hit as he throws, and in the end zone, Justin Watson.
Was it a masterpiece last week? No. Sub-90 rate, under 7 yards per attempt, 26 of 46. Now he gets an LA secondary that just dominated Kirk Cousins. No touchdowns, picked him off 4 times.
And intercepted. This could go all the way. It's gone. You can kiss him goodbye.
Chargers now holding quarterbacks to an 80 rate in 2024, top 5 good. LA didn't even get much from their Bosa Mac pass rush either. Just 1 sack, not much pressure. Mahomes, 5 sacks taken last week. That's 5 back-to-back weeks, and 4+ in 4 of their last 5.
Look how quick he got off of the left tackle and around him.
Pass catchers, D-Hop comes in off his best yardage game as a Chief, 90 versus Vegas, and a couple big flags too.
Pass interference. Defense number 18. It's a spot foul. Automatic first down.
Travis Kelce, 68 yards, so 60+, 5 of his last 6 games.
Now he's just playing backyard football. I mean, that's not even a route. That's just kind of feeling where the opening space is.
Noah Gray didn't haul in 2 touchdowns again, but 58 yards seems to indicate he's becoming a guy Mahomes trusts.
Free, wide open, Noah Gray. To the 25-yard line he goes.
Xavier Worthy, 3 straight games, 45+ yards after going for 54 last week.
And of course, Patrick Mahomes able to get the rookie involved early here with a nice completion.
KC finally got Isaiah Pacheco back for their run game. Tasmanian Devil only got 7 handoffs, 44 yards, 6.3 yards per carry. Welcome back.
This guy brings that explosive nature to this offense and complements everything that Mahomes in his passing game can do.
Kareem Hunt also had 7 attempts, just 15 yards. LA hasn't sparkled versus the run or versus running backs in 2024, but last week held Atlanta's run game to 3.1 a carry, faced 37 attempts too.
Great job by Dye recognizing what was going on in front of him, and then when he had an opportunity to shoot the gap and get to the backfield, he was able to get Robinson down.
Chargers offense now only scratched out 17 points versus Atlanta, 3 for 11 on third down, 0 for 2 in the red zone.
Herbert to the end zone and incomplete.
They had been good for 23+ points their previous 5, taking on a defense that had given up 27+ points back-to-back weeks before tightening the screws versus the Raiders, held them to 17, now holding offenses to 19 a game on the year.
4th and 1. And no. Turn it over on downs.
Secondary comes in off a mildly clunky outing, giving up 2 touchdowns and 340 yards to Aiden O'Connell, rating over 115.
Deep down the sideline, getting free! And into the end zone, Trey Tucker.
Up next, Justin Herbert doesn't come in hot, under 150 yards passing versus Atlanta, under 6.5 yards per attempt, a sub-90 rate. Herb's back-to-back sub-90 rate games, no touchdowns in either one.
They're chasing him, hacked away beautifully downfield.
Just one pass catcher of note for the Bolts, Joshua Palmer, Quentin Johnston, 12 and 11 yards each last week. Ladd McConkey, 119. He left the game hurt, so track his status. They can't afford to go without him. 9 catches last week. He was their offense basically in that game. 80-plus yards in 3 straight.
3rd and 8, and they get the first down. Who else? Ladd McConkey.
Herbert's dud last week tied to getting bagged 5 times. That's been an issue 2 games in a row. He took 4 the week before, too.
Oh, here they come! Street! Trucks them!
Kansas City doesn't have many sacks for 2024, but they did get home 3 times versus the Raiders.
Chase, look out from behind, down he goes. Last thing they needed.
On the ground, LA went with Gus Edwards with no J.K. Dobbins, 5.3 per run.
Edwards, 1st and 10. Look at him slide his way into the secondary.
On just 6 attempts, so he's fresh. KC gave up 4.6 per run along the ground to Vegas, 116 yards.
2nd and 10, little toss back here on the ground, and picking up a first down, a gain of 11.
Right now, since they sent Atlanta to 500, LA only has 1 win over an above 500 team, the Denver Broncos. Can they get their second and keep the Chiefs from sealing the division? Hit the comment section with your thoughts and scores. Panel of 10, let's see it.